Philly Sports, Love and Pain. I'm Dave. That's Kenny.
Yep.
Kenny, what are you watching? A little playoff hockey over there? Not the Flyers, right?
I got the split screen going on.
Rip. Oh yeah, you're glued in on that WNBA action tonight.
Hey, 2 points, 9 assists.
2
Dude,
points,
women's
lighting
sports-
the
women's
world on
sports-
fire.
Women's sports is just men's sports underwater. So if you can accept that, it is what it is. You know, I'm not saying they don't deserve a platform or whatever. They deserve whatever they can get out of it. But like,
Yeah.
let's stop this. It's not entertainment. I'm sorry. It's WWE. Anyway,
I mean, I kind of like the WWE. We're gonna start this battle.
okay. So what you're saying is I just insulted the WWE. Yeah, you got to lightly here, my guy.
Listen, man, we have bigger fish to fry. Like
Pirate Pete's Soda Pop Company.
Pirate Pete. Who the fuck is Pirate Pete?
I don't know. He drives a trailer and he makes his own soda.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, this cup was $20 and it sweats like you in a fucking summer day. So it's kind of annoying.
I do not like hot summer days.
Nah, I mean, I don't get that at all. That take is trash take.
Yeah, so we have a little bit of things going on here. So we obviously, the Phillies, we're going to spend most of our time talking about the Phillies because, that's what's hot. That's what's going on right now.
It is certainly hot. It is certainly hot.
It is. And they are smoking hot. And the latest to piss off the naysayers is Aaron Nola.
The schedule's so fucking easy. Oh, the schedule's so easy. Oh. I've never heard such a whiny fan. I mean, this is insane. It's May.
Well, here's the other thing. So, like, I'm assuming that you're referencing the Braves fans right now.
Yeah, they're brutal, dude. I never even realized they were such weak, fragile little bitches.
I mean, literally tweeting the same shit. Like, listen, man.
Yeah, who's that guy, Nick?
Nick Pacone. He's like doing the God's work. I mean, he usually does. The dude's a stud. Like
he's a goat.
He's posting like the highlights with the other team's fucking announcers. It's fucking gold. It's gold.
Well, you got it. Like, yeah, if you don't follow this guy,
yeah,
you gotta follow him. It's fucking great.
I think his handle on Twitter or X is like _N Pacone. We share his shit all the time because he's fucking awesome. And so he's in a feud right now with the Braves fans, which is not really hard to do because they're not in first right now and they're fucking melting.
Where's the Phillies' weaknesses? Well, if you look at 5 through 9, that's where you can find their weaknesses. Well, no fucking shit, you idiots. Half the team's injured.
Well, and that guy, so the guy who started that post that you're talking about right now is actually not a bad guy.
But
what he's saying is it's so obvious. Like, okay, so you're saying the bottom of our lineup is weaker than the top? Yeah. All right. Like,
here's a
whoa, man. Let's stop the fucking world and tell everybody that the bottom of our lineup isn't as good as the top.
No, and just real quick, like the collective bargaining agreement, like a couple of years ago, made it so everyone, actually 2 years ago, I think, made it so that everyone plays the same amount of the same teams. So shut the fuck up.
Everyone plays everyone, and the spread is equal.
Yeah, and they even made it less divisional games, which I love. And they made it more spread out.
I miss the division games.
Why? I guess you can beat up on the Marlins.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think it's more about like the rivalries. Like back in like, like probably
like Josh Hart, piece of shit.
Probably like 07 to like 12 ish or 13. The rivalry between the Phillies and Mets was like fucking legendary in those years.
Yeah, but then the Mets didn't do anything. The Phillies didn't do anything for a decade, and the Braves just walked around the whole fucking thing.
Yes, but so that's the flip side of it, right? Like that's the bad side of the divisional games where you have a million, right?
Well, we don't. Our division's really not that great if you really look at it. Like, I mean,
yeah, what division is? Look at that. Like everybody's shitting on the Phillies for not playing anybody and having a weak schedule. When Kenny obviously just brought up the fact that everybody plays the same fucking schedule.
The Braves just got blown out by the Mets 16-2, like literally a week ago. I don't want to hear it.
I know. And so, like, listen, you're going to be as good as your health allows you to be. Correct. If you have a decent payroll and you have a decent team of people, like you have decent talent on your squad, you're going to be fucking good in the MLB. What's going to hold you back is your bullpen and your injuries. That's the bottom line. And it doesn't take, you don't need to stare at fucking WRC plus for hours and try to figure out who's good and who's not good. You know, like at the end of the day, it comes down to health and bullpen and decent starting pitching. You don't even need to have, so like I was thinking about this. You like to talk about this like the football situation, right? You like to talk about the only thing that slowed down oh my god. He's right. The Bin Laden thing was the big deal. Trevor just derailed me. Trevor just pulled a Kenny. What I was going to say was in the NFL, Kenny, you like to talk about like the offensive line, the defensive line being like basically like the two biggest markers of who's going to make it and who's not, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So like to me, it's the similar thing with a decent bullpen. You don't even like the starting pitching can be average. You need a pretty good bullpen and you need some stars in your offensive lineup. That's what you need. Or you need a shutdown starting pitchers, and your bullpen can be whatever. You know why? Because the starters can fucking go deep, and that's what the Phillies have right now. Right now.
Well, I mean, Aaron Nola went what 9?
Yeah, Nola pitched a complete game shutout today.
You know the problem. The problem is, I don't really even know. Like I'm trying to find things to complain about. I really, because that's how I like to live. I mean, Sir Anthony is fine in the role he's in. He comes in games where they're losing. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't want Sir Anthony. I don't want Sir Anthony anywhere near a fucking high leverage situation, dude.
No, agreed. And I think the guys that they do have that are in the high leverage situation are pitching really well. Like Alvarado is obviously the closer now, so they have that figured out, for the most part.
Yep, Alvarado will definitely get the shot at closer.
Soto's wishy-washy, right? You don't really know.
Yep.
Strom's lights out. I mean, as of late, even into last year, he's been very good.
Yes, Strom could be good. Kerkering showed some fire. He didn't pitch today, obviously, but he pitched yesterday, and he had a fucking shutdown inning, 1, 2, 3, and he was fucking hype as shit. And I loved.
I would argue that Kerkering. Oh no! Nice save, Bobby boy. I would argue that Kerkering is like a 1 out of every 4 to 5 starts. One's going to be electric. 2 to 3 are going to be, will he, won't he?
He's young,
leaning towards will, and then that other one is the one that gets away from him, and that's okay. You know what I mean? That's where they needed it to be. I don't know. The bullpen, I expect the bullpen to come in and do its job, which we haven't said in what, ever?
So I wanted to check their splits because I know the bullpen really started out really bad, right?
Yeah, but look big fucking nose Connor Brogdon.
I know. So, the Phillies, the starters on the season, they have the second best ERA in baseball.
Who's number 1?
Boston, which is actually surprising.
Is it?
Well, a little.
They just have no fucking bats.
Yeah, they got nothing on. They got no bats. So the Phillies starting pitchers, ERA on the season is a 2.74, which is that's deadly. Boston with a 2.55, and
that's close.
The relief is where they struggle, but I think if we look at the whole season, like the relief, they are. Let's see where they are. They are 12th worst. So
I mean,
it's not that bad.
Not 12.
It's not that bad. So,
bro,
No, 12th worst. 12th worst. So they're 19th.
Oh,
19th.
okay.
But that's the whole season. So what I wanted to look at maybe like what do you think? Like the past 14 days?
Yeah, go ahead.
So last 14 days, the Phillies bullpen is second.
Yeah, I think they're turning it around.
Clearly. I mean, clearly they on the season they're 19th. They have like a 5 ERA. On the last 14 days, they're second with a 1.8. 1.8.
Pull up the bullpen.
What do you want to say?
I want to know. I want you to toss me the names I haven't said because I'm obviously missing someone or two.
So you want to talk about the players, like the actual players?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just curious.
All right. So, the bullpen pitchers for us on the season, and you want to see like who shit themselves and who,
Yeah, I just want to figure out what the issues are. I mean,
why?
We know Brogdon.
Yeah,
Brogdon had like a 30 ERA.
All right, so Brogdon was a 27.
Oh,
Brogdon.
I mean, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Brogdon pitched. Oh God. Brogdon pitched 14. He pitched to 14 batters. He gave up 6 runs and two homers. 6
That sounds
walks.
like Brogdon.
Ortiz, that dude.
They lowered him, right?
I mean, he's just like a floater, right? He's like a spot guy.
Yeah.
He's only faced 4 guys and he's given up 2 runs. So that's not good. Pinto, that's the dude who like showed up out of a car and like came into the game and like
didn't he get a win or something, or
he had a good game that game, but then he's had some struggles. So he's got a 10.97 ERA.
He's not even on the team anymore.
No, he's another one who's like up and down. So then now you get into the real guys who are actually on the team for the most part. Sir Anthony, who is probably the least trustworthy right now, I would say. Sir Anthony's got a 7.07 ERA.
That's coming down though.
It is. He's looked better lately. Soto 6.75.
Yeah, those two I just don't love.
Nick Nelson, who he's not gonna pitch a lot.
No, I don't even want to know anything about Nick Nelson. Keep going.
Yeah, and then Jose Ruiz, that's another one. That's like a spot guy. Jose Alvarado 3.57. So he's faced 69 batters, and he's given up 7 runs. The batting average against is only 180.
Yeah, so, I mean that's just unlucky,
That's decent. 180 is pretty good. And only slugging 246. That's so he's given up 1 extra base hit.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
2 if you count the homer. I guess you have to count the homer. Let's see. Junior Marte or Junior, however you want to say it. 59 batters faced. 2.26 average. So his ERA is a 2.7. So he's been actually pretty shut down.
He's a weird pitcher though, man.
He is weird, and they don't really use him in high leverage. They only use him in like when they're up like 2 or 3.
He's got a place.
Exactly. Kerkering has been pretty solid, but he's been used in limited spots. 44 batters faced. He's given up 2 runs. 1.54 ERA. So, he doesn't really give up runs. Strom 1.1 ERA.
Yeah, Strom's been pitching lights out, man.
But you know who the underrated dude is? Hoffman.
I don't even know if you could use the word underrated at this point.
Yeah, Hoffman has faced 68 batters, so almost the same amount as Alvarado. He's got a 1.0 ERA, and batters are hitting 164 against him. That's lower. That's better than Alvarado. So the good thing is that you have a combo of guys that you can use, at the end of games, which is nice. And that's full season stats. Like in the last 14 days, they're probably even better.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking,
And also high leverage. Like I was kind of curious to see, like, since this is pretty much a Phillies podcast this week, I was kind of curious to see like what the high leverage situations was. And I know Matt Strom is not good in high leverage.
Really?
Not this year. Yeah, so his high leverage, he only had 3 batters. It's skewed. Like they haven't had enough high leverage situations really. The most high leverage batters was Alvarado and Hoffman, and they're both solid. 2.35 and 2.16 high leverage. So, they're the trusted guys in the high leverage situations right now.
Yeah, and that's good.
And that's fine. It's where we want to be.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, there's no reason to believe that they can't, I mean, they're definitely going to push. Obviously, the playoffs there is a no-brainer.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They're a clear playoff team. As long as nothing crazy happens, obviously. Like, crazy shit can happen. But like
Turner's back in 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks?
Something like that.
So they'll be all right.
Harper still not really locked in.
Yeah,
I feel like
I don't know what's going on there.
I'm not sure either. To be honest, I don't know. He's not bad, but
no.
He's not what he used to be.
He's not putting up Harper numbers.
Right. Right, exactly. And even when you look at it, when you look at all the stats, all the next gen shit and all that, he's ranking well. So we feel like he's not even that good. Not that he's not that good, but he's not playing to what we think the level we think he can play.
Well, yeah, but I mean the biggest problem right now is fucking Castellanos.
He's a black hole. Castellanos is literally a black hole. I sent you
get it.
I sent you that tweet or that picture today of his next gen card. I mean, dude, he's in the bottom. He's in the worst 5% of players in the league.
I mean, there should be a study on the fall of grace for that guy.
In both the chase percentage and whiff percentage. He can't. I don't know what the fuck is going on with him. I really don't. I know that he's a streaky hitter, and he'll probably be fine. He'll have months where he's fine. But is it okay for him to be this bad?
No.
This is
he'll probably still hit 20 to 25 home runs, right?
Probably.
Yeah, and then we're going to talk about it's 227, 27 home runs, a good season.
What does he have right now? 4?
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Right? So I don't know. If he's got 4 homers, he's batting 200. I don't know. He's got 3 doubles. He's not really. He's not doing anything.
4 home runs, 3 doubles, 1 triple, 19 runs, 16 ribbies, 43 strikeouts, 14 walks.
And that's that's bad, dude. 225 with runners in scoring position.
If you look at Bohm, and I know that's not a great comparison because he's ripping the cover off the ball, but he only has 4 home runs and 33 ribbies.
I know, but that
he got literally half of the strikeouts. You know what I mean?
And he is just locked.
329.
Yeah, he is locked in.
And I want to know where all the dumbasses are that were talking about Bryson Stott not being an MLB player.
Oh, anybody who said that was dumb. Fucking around, really. That's not a serious statement. You know what Bohm is batting with runners in scoring position? It's fucking mind-boggling. It's
428.
405.
Yeah,
that's disgusting. Dude, that's disgusting. Basically half the time he comes up to bat with guys in scoring position, he fucking gets a hit.
He'll get a knocker.
That's crazy. He's already had 52 plate appearances because he had a couple hit by pitches where he, got an RBI out of it. But 42 actual at bats and 17 hits. That's fucking crazy, dude. And that's another thing that's been going on with some of these other guys who aren't really, amazing, on their own, that don't really, you know what I'm saying? They're not starters. They're not starters. Like those, but they're like Witt, Pache.
I think the Pache, Pouche. I think the hate on him is kind of fucking nuts, honestly.
No, I'm not hating on him.
Not you. I'm just saying, like, what more do you fucking want from him? Like,
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't get it.
He's had some fucking clutch hits. So, like, these guys, my point is like these spot dudes, like, listen to these numbers. Like Pache, he's batting 300 with runners and scoring. Rojas, 289. Clemens, 333. Sosa, 267, which is above league average. Like, I don't know. If these guys have to play a little bit, they may not bat 300, they may not bat 330, but if they're going to be clutch hitters, I don't fucking care. I don't give a fuck what their batting average is. If they get a hit when the guy's on second base, that's all I fucking care about.
Do the Phillies have the balls to like just be like, all right, Casty, you're fucking done? I guess they could try to trade him, right?
They will. If they're done with him, they'll try to trade him, but they're not going to bench him.
But what are they going to get for him? A relief pitcher, maybe? I mean, I think you could get a decent. When on Twitter, you fucking creep.
Trevor, Kenny never professed his love back to Kenny or to Trevor, and you know he's hurt. It's lonely out there in York, PA.
It's just another day, you know, another male that loves
another manic Tuesday.
Just another manic Monday. I wish I was Sunday. What a stupid fucking song. I mean, what you're not gonna like this. What about like just trading Nick Castellanos straight up for the backup catcher for the Rockies, Strapling? He was the Marlins guy for a while.
They're not gonna do that.
Why?
They won't do that. Because here's why. There's a couple reasons.
It's funny to me. It's like I don't even fucking hate Castellanos. It's just so fucking annoying. And I told you when this happened, when they signed those, oh you fucker, when they signed these guys, I said both of them aren't going to work out. You got to hope one works out and one is going to just be commonly decent. And like, you know, obviously Schwarber's worked out, and obviously like. Look, he's gonna strike out 555 fucking times, and that's okay.
Yeah, I don't care.
But
I really don't care.
Castellanos, I would argue in all those games he's played, well over what are we at now? This is year 4, 3.
3. He came in 22.
So in all those games, so at least over, close to 300 games, he's probably played like 40 good games. The return on the investment is just not there.
No, it's really not.
And it just sucks cock because like if just one of those guys in the games against Arizona did anything, just one guy on the team.
I know, and you really want to like the guy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's a likable guy. I know.
His son's annoying as shit. I think that's like corny, but I get it because like we're dads. We know what that's like. Like, yeah, I get it. I don't know, but it's just like it's so funny to me. Like we were talking about how bad like the broadcast booths are, and people were shitting all over Tom and Kruk, and like, the problem with Tom is I feel like he's just too nice, right? Like he's fucking out there sucking Diekman's dick off today. Like he's such a nice guy, and he's had health issues, and his wife is, beautiful and nice, and he's had a great journeyman career in the MLB. I'm just thinking to myself, like, Tom, we're talking about the same Jake Diekman that I had to watch for like 5 fucking years. He stinks.
Listen, I don't know what their love affair was with Jake Diekman.
He walked the first 3 batters. They couldn't wait to get him out of the fucking game. As soon as he walked that third guy, they literally like the fucking the bench coach was out the fucking thing, skipping the loo down to the fucking mound. Like, get the fuck out, bro. Like, no one wants you here, man. You gotta go.
So
then,
yeah, go ahead.
Go on.
It's okay.
No, you're good.
So like, why do people hate them so much?
Well, yeah, then this is I have a theory here, and I'll give you it. So then I got to listen to fucking Ben Davis yesterday, right? I mean, Ben fucking Davis, dude. What are you doing, you fucking buffoon? You were an announcer. And that ball that got that one that Stott caught for the final out that was kind of funky.
Yeah.
He hit it off the bat, and then I hear Ben Davis just go, "Oh no." I'm like, what are you fucking looking at that I'm not looking at? Because I knew that was a routine, little pop-up thing, a flare, you could call it, a catchable flare. But like in that like 2 seconds, I was like, oh no, you know what I mean? Because the announcer's telling me, oh no. So I think the problem is Tom needs Kruk. And when Tom doesn't have Kruk, it's him and Ben Davis just fucking circle jerking over fucking dumb shit.
Literally what Trevor just said too. He's like,
Yeah.
It's like Kruk is like the man. Like everybody. I mean, if you don't like Kruk, you're just fucking. You don't like life.
Can I tell you I know this doesn't matter to anyone but me because it makes me giggle every time I think about it. My favorite Kruk memory was when the All-Star game was in Kansas City, and they brought like a fucking heaping plate of fucking ribs down, and he just ate a whole fucking platter of ribs, like barbecue sauce.
That was on like Sunday Night Baseball, wasn't it?
No, it was the All-Star game. I'll never forget it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But anyway,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. And like, guys, they're supposed to talk about the stadium food. They want to get people to come to the stadium. That's how they do it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I don't know why people are like, oh, they talk about gambling too much. They should, like, you guys.
Well, first off, who cares, and who's that hurting?
I don't know. I don't know why people are so hurt about it. Listen. These people have clearly not ever seen a broadcast from a different fucking place, because I've watched some of them and they are atrocious, dude. Atrocious.
You know who's not atrocious?
Joe Davis.
That's my guy.
I mean, Joe Davis is a legend.
He does football? Yeah, that's right. I was gonna say he does.
Yeah.
Oh, could you imagine Joe Davis on a hockey call? Give me that. Give me that.
I don't know, Joe Davis. I don't know though. I don't know if I want that.
You know who's surprised?
You know why? Because hockey's like,
well, it's fast.
Yeah, like Joe Davis has like a velvety, like,
yes, yeah, like
he's real smooth. Yeah, he's real smooth. He's
fuckers. You know who surprises me is like Kenny Albert, right? Like when he does hockey, I always think it's gonna be fucking terrible, and he's actually
good. He's actually underrated, I think, for announcers. Like if you did a bracket,
is he even doing announcing anymore? I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah, he's still doing football, I think, right?
Dude, I don't know, because Tom Brady's doing it this year too, right?
What's he doing? Yeah, I mean, he's doing color, obviously. With who?
What's his face?
Is it
the number one team? Who's the number one guy? It was Greg Olson and who? Oh, Kevin Burkhardt.
Oh, he's with Kevin. He's with Burkhardt?
Yeah, Greg Olson got dropped down, I think.
It's fucked up.
Wow.
They dropped down what's it? Hairpiece.
That's Jason Witten.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking no, it's not Jason Witten. Fucking what's his name?
Greg Olson did it too.
Olson, he definitely did. If you look at him when he was playing and he took his helmet off, and now you look at him now, he looks like he has a fucking muskrat on his head.
How's Jason Kelce gonna do football and Eagles? I don't get it.
Well, what do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Well, like,
fuck.
What are you fucking? What are you fucking?
Oh my god! The Panthers are just missing every wide open fucking net.
Kenny is a closet Panthers fan, and he won't admit it. He won't admit it, but he is.
I just respect good hockey. That's all.
I think Kenny just doesn't like Boston, and I'm okay with that.
I just fucking despise Boston. And you know what? The Panthers have one of the sickest, the old jersey with the Panther lunging.
Oh, dude, the Panther dirty. With these like this. Oh, fuck yeah.
And then when they did the navy blue one,
back
in the day, that thing's fire.
Van Beesbrook. That's what I want. I want a Van Beesbrook.
I just fucking hate Boston so much. Everything they do.
Van Beesbrook. That'll be a dope jersey.
No. Kevin Dineen. Oh shit! That was
but for real though, There's been some awesome playoff hockey. There really has.
I'm struggling. I don't know, man. I'm struggling with watching anything anymore, like playoff wise. It's like the basketball is just...
Oh, basketball's atrocious. I can't watch that at
Jason's totally right, dude. It is a clown show sport. You know, the lottery, I understand the point of the lottery, and I fucking get it. But, like, at least hockey does it right. I think if you're in the top 2, you're guaranteed that, right? Is that correct?
They change the odds. They change the odds, like, as the picks go. Like, well, I don't think basketball does that. I think basketball, like, if you have 10 balls in there, you got 10 balls in there. That you don't get no more balls. But yeah, I think hockey, hockey changes the odds. Like, if you have the most odds to get the number 1 pick, but and then like they pick number 1 and you don't get it, then they change the odds to even more advantage you to get the second pick.
I'm pretty sure, and I mean, I hope someone can debunk me, and we can look it up later. I don't want to do it now, but I'm pretty sure that if you have to pick in the first 2, you get the first 2 picks.
It's just true. Fighting. That could be true.
Although it does sound kind of fucking stupid, but like I mostly feel bad for like, and this is gonna surprise some people, especially some loyal listeners from, you know, years of this. I feel bad for the Pistons, man. Just fucking 3 straight years of dog shit. They could have had, fuck the dude from Orlando, Womberly, whatever that fucking slender man
Wembyana.
Yeah, they could have had all these fucking,
slender man.
They could have had all these fucking players, and you know they're stuck picking 5th. That's crazy.
It's fucking brutal. I couldn't imagine being a Detroit Piston fan. You go into the lottery and you're like, all right, let's fucking go. We're gonna get the number 1 pick, and we're actually gonna get a guy who can play, and then you don't fucking get it 3 years in a row.
Yeah, and it's just I don't know, man. Jason's right, man. It's just. I've never they don't call fouls on anyone on the home team. If you're a home team, just you better win because you should.
They don't call. I think that my problem with basketball right now is that they don't call things all the time. Like, so what I mean by that is like,
and real quick before you do this, because I think it's gonna fall line in line. We talk about this all the time in baseball with like the ump zone, right? Like, I don't care if you're gonna call a ball low and away a strike. Fine. If that's the zone for the day, if that's the zone for both teams, then call it however the fuck you want to call it. Just it's got to be consistency, man. That's the problem, you know.
Exactly. That's exactly right. So like the travels and like the hop jumps and the hop skips and all this shit, and like the traveling pivot foots and the dudes like playing, aggressive defense. They're not calling reach fouls.
The Brunson thing is enough.
The Brunson thing, jumping backwards into guys, like stop running and jump backwards into them and get a foul. Like, it can't happen. That ruins the game. You think the 3-point shot ruins the game? No, that shit ruins the game. So they have to reel it in. They have to.
I don't know how. I don't know what the NBA can do. It's an unwatchable product, and everyone's gonna be like, "You guys are just haters because you're Sixers fans, and they can't get out of the first round or the second round, or do anything right in the last 20 fucking years, or actually they can't do anything right since 1985, and
they've never done anything right in my entire lifetime,
and they're fucking pieces of shit, and like honestly, we hate the Sixers more than anyone can actually honestly hate the Sixers. So like to say anything along those lines is crazy to me. But the point of all of this is that I fucking hate the Sixers. You know what I mean?
It's such
a bad product. It's such a bad product. And that Count Dracula looking vampire fucking smug bitch Adam Silver has ruined the sport. Honestly,
I call him Dumbledore.
Honestly, I don't think
he actually looks like Voldemort.
Do you know what world we're living in when we can say that Gary Bateman is the best fucking commissioner? What world are we living in?
Batman.
Whatever. Batman, Bateman, Masturbator.
Who's the
Master Man?
Who's the baseball one?
No, he's gone. Bud was the man. Robert Manfield or
Manfred.
Ron, what's his name?
Manfred.
Whatever. these names are not important. That's how little I care.
No, they're not important. I don't care who they are, to be honest.
But baseball does some of the wackiest, dumbest shit. And like honestly, I don't really care about the pitch clock. And honestly, it's worked out in a way because I enjoy a game that's 2.5 hours. And the argument last year when we went, we were like, oh my God, it took us 4 innings to get a hot dog. But they have figured that out now. Stadiums have figured those lines out. Just so we're all aware. Stadiums are moving those lines through.
It really has. It really wasn't bad. And the Phillies are having 30, 40,000 at every game. So,
yeah.
It's pretty standard at this point. And when you go down, there's enough. I mean, they have enough so what the Phillies have done.
Just bring the onions back. Just bring the onions back.
Bring the raw onion. I think we need to go back to tweeting T-Mac every day. I
didn't make it very long because he literally answered me like
I know he did. He was like, I'm not going to deal with this guy. Maybe we could do Kruk. Maybe we could tweet Kruk this time. But what they did do is they added when you walk around the ring, right? Like when you walk around the concourse area, they have like the brick and mortar type shit on the inside, but then they have a lot of shit on the inside of the ring.
They added more carts.
There's more cart shit, and like those are good because they make the other lines way more manageable. So yeah, it's true.
Listen,
and honestly, dude, the pitch clock, the players have adjusted well to the pitch clock. And it's not as noticeable. I still don't like it. I still think it's a little too fast, but it is what it is. I'm not as animate as I was before about it.
So. Add 3 seconds, I guess. I don't fucking care. When we were there, Chrissy and I and Kip, she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get food," and I was like, "Oh fuck," because you're with, I got a fucking 9-month-old,
yeah,
and I'm like, I'm gonna have to fucking, I'm gonna be here forever, and literally, she was back in 7 minutes, so and that was over, you know where that is, Campos and shit. We got heaters,
yep.
So I don't know. I think they have figured it out, and I'm good with everything, dude. I think it's corny that they got rid of the Diamond Club. And they changed it to CP Rankin fucking.
They sold out to CPR.
Yeah,
that fucking commercial where that lady's that.
But we got Jason and I got food in there obviously when we were there last Monday.
Yeah,
and dude, the cheesesteak was terrible.
That's because they don't. See, this is something that they need to do. They need to learn. Okay.
Well, before you get into this, and then also I was like, can I get a donut? Because I know they got Federal Donuts in there. Oh no, those are reserved for the first 5 rows. What the fuck are we doing? I'm trying to give you money. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to give you.
They're fucking up, man. That's what I'm telling you.
Fucking money. And then there was another thing that I tried to order, and they're like, no, that's for rows 6 through 10. So now they're row shaming. I'm in the fucking CP Rankin row, 11, and I can't get fucking, what the fuck are we doing?
Row shaming.
Yeah, it's bullshit. And I'm not here
in the
for
fucking
it.
Diamond Club.
No, don't be disrespectful.
No, I'm sorry, CPR Club.
Fucking.
Yeah. So here's a misstep by the Phillies. In the CP Rankin Club. You should be serving the best cheesesteak that you sell in that ballpark.
That's agreed. 100. And Jay was like, "You're just used to Campos. That's why you don't like this." And I'm like, "That's
then
it
problem. Should be Campos then.
That's the fucking problem, Jason.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have to fucking eat a subpar fucking cheesesteak in an area where I didn't spend the money, but you know what I'm trying to say? That costs that much. It's bullshit.
Correct.
And honestly, I'm fucking annoyed by it.
Yeah, you should not have to eat an Aramark. Generic cheesesteak in Philadelphia. What are you doing, man? Come on, dude. That should be whoever's paying to be in there right now. It's Campos. It's been Campos for a long time.
Campos is good though, bro.
It is. They do. They serve a good cheesesteak. And
are they where are they outside the stadium?
Yeah, they're on Market Street.
Ah, that makes sense. I don't go over there.
Yeah, they're on Market. So yeah, it should be a Campos in CP Rankin Club. So Phillies, I know you're listening. CP Ranking Club should be served Campos cheesesteaks. Just make it happen. Wave the fucking wand.
I want to text Jay and see what the other item was. It was something silly too.
But they was it crab fries? Because they probably didn't have them either.
No, they don't have them. That was the whole thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like crab fries, you can't have them. If you're gonna have statement pieces in your stadium, then you have to serve them in the fucking.
You know what? Now I'm annoyed. I wish we didn't have this conversation. I'm thinking back to this, like, what the fuck?
They're dropping the ball, major.
And then this bitch gives me a fucking Matt Strom cup. The fuck? What did I do to deserve it?
First of all, why is Matt Strom on a cup? Like all respect to Matt Strom, but like, bro, he's not a cup guy. Come on, right?
Alvarado should be on a cup.
I think he is on a cup.
Is he?
Yeah, this year they made like 10 cups. So like usually what they do, for those of you who are not cup snobs, which I am one, every time I go, I always try to get a souvenir cup because I'm a fucking.
You know, whenever this is my MO, and Dave, I know you know this. We'll go with like a customer, and then I'll be like, "Can I get I want a soda?" And then I'm like, "Well, I don't want the soda though. I just want the cup." And they're like, "Well, you have to pay for the soda." And I said, "I know, I don't care. I'm not paying for it. I don't want the soda." And they're like, "We don't do that." And I'm like, "What is so difficult about handing me a cup and charging me $20 for the cup? I don't understand." Every time I do it every fucking time.
I mean, listen, I will drink a Diet Coke. I'm not ashamed of that.
It's Diet Pepsi in the fucking stadium. I can't do it. I don't like Pepsi. The thing is, I don't like Coca-Cola and I don't like Pepsi. I don't like them physically by themselves. I don't like that taste. I love Diet Coke. It makes no sense.
Yeah, no, it does. It kind of does make sense, but I can drink Diet Pepsi. It doesn't like deter me.
Yeah, I can taste that foul ass Pepsi, fucking stupid ass flavor in it.
It's definitely different.
I mean, put a Diet Sprite in front of my fucking mouth, it's game over, bro. I'll be slurping that shit down like Kim Kardashian on Ray J.
Oh my god. Yeah, but I don't know how Matt Strom ended up on a cup. Like that's just
wild. No, it's preposterous, honestly. And then I couldn't. When she handed me that cup, I was literally like, I don't want the fucking cup. I don't want this cup. No, every time I drink out of it, I gotta be fucking mad about it. Fuck.
Matt Strom.
I gotta text him. I'm gonna text him right now. Let me see if I can get a hold of him.
Who, Jay?
Yeah.
Try to find
it was something silly too. Oh, and then they come out. And like you can't get relish on a hot dog now. I mean, what are we doing?
I mean, relish is a fake ass hot dog topping anyway.
Oh, I like a good relish from time to time.
I do too, but
I mean, I don't mess around with an onion in a relish situation. Of course, that's fucking ludicrous.
Yeah, no, onion is the go-to. Yeah, relish. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna hate on somebody for some relish, but. Onion.
I've actually go away from the ketchup situation too.
And by the what do you mean?
I like a spicy mustard and a fucking hard ass, not a sweet Vidalian onion. I want a fucking onion that makes me cry my eyes out like my dog's dying, like she is.
No, listen, we will do a RIP Sheba show whenever it has to happen, but
in the eyes of the
angel. It's fucked up.
Tell me about it. My fucking 20s is dying slowly.
I know. Yep. First it was the house, then it was your marriage, then you had a kid, and then your dog.
Well, now I'm thinking the kid killer.
Then the dog dies,
and then I'm stuck with a fucking piece of shit dog.
And then all you got is Rado.
And if anyone's met Rado, that's not a dog you want.
Rado's gonna be all fucking lonely and shit.
I know. We were trying to decide if like
you got to get another dog.
I know we are. She doesn't know yet. Do we take Rado to like the killing?
All right. So mixed reviews on this. I think they just understand. So like,
meaning
I don't think
they don't need to be there.
I don't think so, but I also have seen where people will take them.
So here, go on.
Yeah, I probably won't. I would probably just be like, you know.
Well,
time
it's
to go.
twofold, right? So,
Well, yeah, and
wide open net,
since
he
we
just
have
fucking
two,
flubbed it.
like our dog, like if we take one out, like the other one's like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the
Yeah.
fuck? And like, so I get it, right? I get it, but I don't know.
Well, Chrissy brings up a good point, right? So there's two things. So when and if we have to, Pacers are gonna lose too. When and if we have to do it, like
hate the
I'm
Knicks.
bringing Sheba back and I'm burying her in my yard, right?
Oh, okay, I got you.
So like I feel like he can say goodbye then. And then she said to me, she said, "Can you imagine Rado in the room with us while trying to?" Because he's like, he's high, he's a fucking house hippo.
Yeah,
know,
no, that's it's not going to be. You don't
It's
want
not
that.
gonna be. It's not conducive for the dying dog.
Nah.
So
wait, are
I
they
don't
going to
know.
let you bring a body back?
Yeah, it's my decision.
They let you do that?
Montgomery County ordinance says you have 48 hours from time of death of your dog to bury it. Dogs over X amount of weight need to be 4 foot in the ground. Dogs under that weight can be 3 foot.
But okay, but so like you can take your dog to the vet, they give it the needle, and then you wrap it up in a blanket and you take it home?
Yep.
That's it. That's literally what happens.
Yeah, exactly. So this is something that I've been thinking about my whole entire fucking since I got her. You know what I mean? Like I knew that we're not moving from this house. We're staying here. We're gonna put a tree under her, on top of her, and just let it go. You know? And my theory, the only bad thing that could happen is if we go tomorrow and they're like, we got to put her down now. She's, because I think she has internal bleeding is what's happening. I really do.
Right. And
so,
I mean, obviously in that case, you can't
prolong it.
No.
So, but 48 hours is not enough to bury her. You know what I mean? I really got to get to work.
You got to dig a 4-foot hole.
Like I gotta get the work like ASAP. So
let me tell you, a 4-foot hole is no fucking joke, dude. That's a big
and also,
fucking hole.
like she's a fucking German Shepherd. It's not like it's like a fucking 80-pound little fucking dog. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
now, will they cremate dogs? They cremate dogs, right?
Yeah, you can cremate, but I don't know. I just feel like it's better to connect it to the earth in a way, Yeah,
but when you're cremated, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah, but I want her to rot in my yard. I know. And you know what? I think like emotionally, when it's all comes said and done, like, if they let me pick the date that we can put her down, you know what I mean? I'll have plenty of time to dig the hole because like it's Memorial Day weekend and shit. You know what I mean? Coming up, it's like, you still got to live your life.
I know it's fucked up. It's fucked up.
It is. But like, so we're gonna.
It's just
reality.
I'll just go out. This is what happens when you get dogs, dude.
Yeah, it's worse. I mean, this is fucked up, but I was thinking about the list of people I would murder before I murder my dog. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. They might tell me nothing. Today she's doing really well, but yesterday she was really bad. So I'm in that, and that's the worst part. I'm in that part of this, trying to murder my 12-year-old German Shepherd. You know what I mean?
And this goes on for you don't know
6
how
months.
Like it could be a year, it could be 2. Like you just don't know.
Yeah, so it's like, it will be what it will be. But but it was just funny, like Chrissy and I were just talking about it and we're just like, the fuck? Of course. You know what I mean? Kip comes and then this dog's like, nah, I quit.
I've done enough. Digging that hole is gonna be some labor.
I think I'm gonna I think if I sent out a text, I think I could get 20 people here. You know what I mean? Without even thinking twice. At least I can think of
if you have a shovel party, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I feel like come say goodbye and dig a foot. But and you know how it is with kids, man. Like Kip's got a fucking fever again. So like it's I'm trying to you're trying to do what you can do, but like, fucking your kid takes precedence over anything. So it's like, I can't fucking do it all. It's like, I also got to work. Someone's got to work in this house.
Someone's got to work.
No, anyway. So, yeah, my dog's dying. So, I mean, I didn't cry yet. So, I mean, that's pretty fucking good.
It's the worst.
My God, dude. Thankfully, like when my childhood German Shepherd died, but that fucking thing lived to be like 17.
Oh my God.
And I was in college. Yeah. I mean, it was
I mean, dude, that's old.
Yeah, so the thing was fucked up. So like when he died, like, you know, I was in college and, you know, I was finally starting for the rugby team. I was about to make my first start and I was just like, I can't come home, man. Like I know that's so shitty. Like, you know, looking back at it, I'm just like, but also like I've been waiting, you know what I mean, years to start. So
it's a dog. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, you know,
I said my bye. You know what
listen,
I mean?
here's the thing. There's different people feel differently about this. Like, this is like a very big like argument point. Like, but like the body, it's just the body. Like, it's not the person or the dog anymore. You know what I mean?
Well, no, yeah, and that's exactly what happened to my grandma. She had fucking Parkinson's and Alzheimer's or whatever, however you say it, and like she was just. My mom was like, "You gotta go visit." I'm like, "I'm not fucking visiting that skeleton." You know, you're sitting there and she's doing this, she's fucking throwing up fucking CTE gang signs like Tua. I'm like, I can't. I'm not doing this. I refuse. You know, and she ain't gonna know. And then of course, you know, she dies on my wedding day.
That's right. That's right.
Like, you know, I'm literally married, having, you know, about to walk into my reception. My uncle Lou's like, I gotta tell you something. I'm like, you think right now is the fucking time to tell me that? But ironically enough, we had her on the dead table, you know, so it was like
you pre-killed her.
Yeah, well, I didn't pre-kill her. My fucking grandfather pre-killed her. Fucking quitter. Both of them quitters. Nah, anyway, I don't know, man. It's just, you know, it's fucking shit's crazy over here, you know, and this is life. I was talking to Jake about this earlier today on the side there. Just like, you think I don't want to like see fucking people? You know what I mean? Like, you think we don't want to hang out with fucking adults? You think all day all I do is go, baby shark, do baby? You know what I mean? Like, I want to fucking blow my brains out.
Yeah.
But like, it's just impossible. And then everyone's like, well, you don't need to keep a schedule. It's a baby. Okay, like, do you enjoy sleeping?
That's the wrong thing to do.
Yeah, like, do you fucking want to sleep? Because I certainly want to sleep.
Listen, man, anyway, anybody who wants to tell you to not keep a schedule with your kid, tell them to have a kid and not keep a schedule, and then let them live. Let them try to live. Let them try to live a life. You can't take. You wouldn't be able to go anywhere. You would not be able to do anything. You see, you think you'd be able to do everything, but it's the opposite.
Yeah, and then like, you know, there's just some days we go to dinner and we literally order and we go, pack it up. We gotta go. He's melting the fuck down, and I'm not gonna ruin other people's fucking time. You know what I mean? Out there. Yeah. So shit cracks me up, man. It's like Chrissy left me this like last 2 weekends because she had shit going on, you know.
Yeah.
And so like, you know, playing old single dad, it's fucking, dude. Fuck that. You know, growing, you know, you're like, oh, I could be a single dad. Fuck that. That shit is made for women. And I don't mean that in any sexist way, but they have that fucking, you know, they have that nurturing thing going on. Where meanwhile, I'm just like, I can't wait till you go to fucking bed so I can smoke this cigarette.
Oh, that's funny as shit.
But yeah, I don't know. Where were we? We were talking sports, and I got all depressing for 20 minutes.
I don't know. We talked a lot about death. I think we actually were starting this. We started this by talking about hot dogs.
I'm like, I like that. I have
no idea how we transitioned from hot dogs to death, but we did.
I like that the Phillies got rid of French's.
Yeah, Mike's spicy hot mustard or whatever it is. Not hot. What's it called? Mike's amazing.
I couldn't get Shake Shack. That's what it was.
Oh, Shake Shack.
Shake Shack was so Federal Donuts was 1 through 4. Shake Shack is 5 through 10, and we were 11, and so I couldn't get Shake Shack.
Dude, that is insane.
And honestly, like, and I
Trevor
know
Trevor says he loves you, and he's sorry about your dog.
Oh, thanks, Trev. Appreciate it, Bucko. And Shake Shack is literally right above the fucking CP ranking club. You know what I mean?
So you can go get it.
Are you leaving this? Are you leaving the fucking? Are you leaving it? I'm not leaving the Diamond Club. If I'm in the Diamond Club, I'm fucking in the Diamond Club for the day.
You're a liar.
When have I left?
You would leave to go to the fucking pro shop, you fucking liar.
We did the pro shop before and after the game.
Just saying.
I don't leave. And there's also that little mini pro shop in there if you were really.
that thing's booty.
If you were trying to, you know, finger your clit.
No, that's
You could
booty
get that.
cheeks. That place is booty cheeks. They ain't got nothing in there.
They had the whole entire.
Did they step up their game in there?
Yeah, well, I mean, they had every single City Connect thing that you would be looking for, right?
Okay,
But that was it.
Okay, that's
but,
fair.
Also,
I guess that's fair.
We're looking for like a baby blue jersey, and they only have it in one. Not at the pro shop. It's at the 47 shop.
Right.
Why would they do that?
Good luck explaining
I don't
that.
know.
So, like, let's talk about this real fast before we end this thing. So obviously we talked about a bunch about the Phillies. Phillies are hot. Love it. Can't wait till they're gonna come. They're coming back to Philly. I think tomorrow. No days off. I think they got the Mets for 2, and then they got a series come up against somebody. I can't remember who it is next.
They better hope they don't get. They better hope they don't get swept by like like the Dodgers or some big shot team, because they're gonna be brutal. The Braves.
No, that's a good point, because the Braves fans, you mean?
Yeah.
So they have the Mets for 2, and then they got the Nationals in town for the weekend, and then they have the Rangers.
The Rangers are 500 club.
Right, but they won the World Series last year. So that is going to have a magnifying glass on it. Whether it's right or not, it doesn't really matter. I'm telling you, people are going to care more about that Rangers series than they should. Okay, it's 3 games against an AL team. It doesn't really mean anything.
I love that when the panties get all up in a wad over fucking.
Watch it happen. Watch them.
Oh, I already know it's gonna happen.
If they drop 2 against the Rangers, people are going to think that they're a fraud. I guarantee it. Guarantee it.
They're off Monday.
Off Monday, then they have the Rangers. Yeah.
Who's after that?
I think I saw the Giant. The Giants are on there.
Rockies.
Somewhere. Rockies, Giants.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I want to know who's after that, because that's going to leave us into June.
Rockies, Giants, Cardinals.
Ugh, woof.
Brewers.
There we go. You want to go?
Brewers?
Yeah, you want to try to get CP Ranking Club? Seriously.
Yeah, see what you can find out.
The 405 game works best.
The only problem is that the reason why you want to go is so that you can jerk off to your boy, but
he's hurt, right?
He's hurt, so just keep that in mind.
10-day though.
For now.
Yeah, well.
When's that game?
3, 4, 5 June.
3, 4, 5.
And then they have a stretch off there. They have 2 days off in a row.
So that Wednesday game is the 405. You want to try to shoot for that?
Oh, yeah. You know why? They fly to London.
Oh, that's right. They got the London series. I forgot about that shit.
And then they switch the home team. That's fucking corny. Why are they doing that?
I don't know. They're just trying to make baseball popular. It's fine. Whatever.
So, again, the Phillies, I mean, literally to the date. It's so funny that we're back to this. The Phillies back to the date, like June 14th is the first team I see as a true issue, right?
Yes.
They play the Orioles, and then now they're starting to get into a meat and potatoes of the schedule, the Padres, Diamondbacks. Anyway, long story short, they got another month of very winnable stretch here.
Yes. The rest of May is like
they got to do it.
They should be able to butcher the rest of May. Now, in a good
I don't
way.
even want the fucking division.
I don't care about the division. Just be good. Win 100 games.
How has that helped the fucking Braves the last 2 years,
Win 100 games, and who cares? Or whatever. Get as close to 100 as you can. But right now they have 2 losses in May. 2.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So like they're poised, man. And they have injuries. And if there's ever a good time to have injuries, if there's ever such a thing, it's right now. Early in the season, while your starters are fucking legendary, have the injuries. The Nats will play them tight. They just always do.
Well, and the thing is that like Phillies of old lose these games, so like let's just relax. And honestly, can we stop making bad boy movies? I mean, it's out of control.
Who's
I shouldn't
bad?
have to. Yeah, I shouldn't have to watch Martin Lawrence.
Wait, they made another Bad Boys?
Yeah, Bad Boys. Martin Lawrence is 105 in this movie, so that's a great title.
No way.
Yeah,
that sucks because I like the Bad Boys movies.
They just won't let things die, man.
They're just fun. They're fun. Are they good? No, but they're fun.
Yeah, I feel you. I think Martin Lawrence's best movie ever was Blue Streak. It is so fucking funny, man.
Blue Streak is fucking hilarious, dude.
Ugh, bring it back.
So the last thing, Eagles schedule release tomorrow.
Yeah, when do we think the bye is going to be?
This is the most important thing.
Well, for me because I get to go to Florida.
No, for me and for the team, the bye must be 8 or later. Must be.
Fuck. No, that's not good for me.
It must be. If it's before that, they ain't gonna win the Super Bowl.
Why?
Because for the last 14 years, the team
things are meant to be broken.
The team that has won the Super Bowl has had the bye week middle of the season or later.
Actually, that would be October 19th, October 20th. That wouldn't be a bad time to be in Florida.
Is there a bad time to be in Florida other than when there's a hurricane?
Yeah, it's called June, July, and August.
Yeah, but the bye week's not going to be in August.
Well, I know that, but I don't want to watch the game with my stepdad. He's negative.
Oh, so you literally want to go there on the bye week so you don't have to watch an Eagles game?
Correct. It's very, very. And Chrissy's like,
that's Chrissy fucking hilarious. That is fucking hilarious, dude.
Chrissy and my mom are like fucking looking at looking at the calendar, picking weekends. I walk in and I'm just like, it doesn't matter until Wednesday. Once I know Wednesday,
like, wait, what? Do the Eagles play? No, fuck no, I'm not going.
Exactly. Damn, fucking Chris Sale needs to blow an elbow out. What?
I do not condone wishing people injuries.
Oh, fuck you. Like me saying that's gonna lead to it.
Wow, dude, 7 innings, 2 hits, 9 Ks. Woo!
Absolutely blew the Cubs out the water.
Woo! He's got a 2.54 ERA. Chris Sale is having a resurgence. That's not good. He's 35 and he's pitching like he's fucking 25. Why is it always the Braves? It's always the Braves.
It always is. I mean, the Braves are a smart fucking franchise. I want to hear it.
That other guy though that they're throwing out there, he's softy. What's his name? Lopez.
Oh yeah. Fucking Tyrone Johnson defending the WNBA is LOL funny.
What is he defending? It's a terrible product. Like, why can't we just admit it? It's okay. They just they're an infancy product. It's like they're not going to be as good as anything else because they're just starting out. It's like the XFL. The XFL is not good right now. Why? Because it's fucking new. It's fucking
boring.
It needs more star power. It needs more exposure. It needs more action. All these things. It needs all of that. And just like saying it's good doesn't mean it's good.
Did you see Dante DiVincenzo got in the face of Miles Turner and called him a little bitch?
No.
He said, "Fuck you, you little bitch." Mainline tough.
I wish that I could like them, but I can't.
So Caitlin Clark finishes her professional debut with 20 points, 10 turnovers. The Fever lost 92-71. She went 5 for 15 from the field and 4 from 11 from 3.
Right, but the Fever are terrible, which is why they have her, obviously.
I guess the Suns are good.
I don't know where the Suns from.
Gotta be Phoenix, right?
No, they can't have two Phoenix Suns. There's no way. There's no
You're gonna
way.
make me look up WNBA and then it's gonna fucking give me WNBA bullshit.
Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. Listen, man, I'm not trying to talk shit on WNBA. So stop trying to lead me into this water trough.
It starts with a Connecticut. What the fuck does the Connecticut Sun have to do with any? God.
You should take them seriously, Kenny.
I will not, and you can't force it on me.
Listen, man, it's not like
you know what though. If Philadelphia gets a team, what do you think it would be? I'm thinking the Philadelphia roast porks.
Do you even realize what you're saying right now? You didn't even think that one through, and
but it's fucking incredible.
No, it should be. Bye, Trevor. It should be.
How about the Kensington Needles?
Spikes. No, it should be the Philly. It should be the Philadelphia.
the Philadelphia Vortex.
The Bells.
The Bells.
Yeah.
Ugh, God, that's fucking terrible.
Or how about the Liberty? Or is that already a team?
That is a team. New York.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I'm not even trying to be a dickhead. I'm trying to think. Well, I was the first couple times. I don't know. Dude, I don't know.
This is why naming teams is fucking horrible.
It's probably gonna be the Bells. I mean, it does make sense, and it is feminine.
Well, it depends how do they spell it Bell or do they spell it Belle? Because the Belle is the
Belle. Isn't that
but
a
that's
cow?
That's like the female, like the feminine version, like bells, like Bell.
Ugh. Okay, the Philadelphia Bell Palsies.
Bell of the ball, the Belle.
What if they like unretired like an old?
That's true. They could do something.
Oh,
like that.
You know what? I think something that's kind of hard.
How about the Quakers?
I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
I don't know.
The Philadelphia Betsies?
Oh my god! Yeah, they all have to wear bonnets on their heads. Too?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
What the fuck? No, you can't be. No. How about the
Philadelphia Benny Franks?
The Benjamins. The Philadelphia colonizers.
Soda taxes.
The Valley Forge cabins. I don't know. Like, what do you call them? What I really don't know what you do.
No, seriously, I want to know. Is there a famous animal from here?
Are there any like prospective team names out there that we don't know about?
No, probably not, right? Because they haven't been formally announced. If there's a team here, I'd go to a game. For sure.
Do. Yeah, I would do.
You get fucked up for free.
I would try it. Philadelphia Freedom.
Could you imagine
Philadelphia Freedom?
Could you imagine a WNBA game just starting out like an expansion league? Oh god. You want to talk about a terrible fucking product? That would be that, bro. Philadelphia Twin Towers. We can take the Liberty back. We can be the Liberty, and then they can be the Twin Towers.
The Freedom.
What? Yeah. That actually kind of makes sense.
Yeah, Philadelphia Freedom, and then they can play that song every time they win. Philadelphia Freedom. I love you.
What animals is Philly famous for?
No, I don't. I have no idea. None. What the fuck? There's no fucking animals in Philly, dude.
The red-backed salamander.
Catfish. Possum.
Yeah.
Possums.
The very. How about the
Raccoon.
Philadelphia common yellowthroat birds?
Oh, pigeons. They could be Philadelphia pigeons.
Oh God.
No, isn't a pigeon a derogatory term for a chick?
Even better. What is?
They got to be careful. Like they have to be careful about the way they do it too, because like you don't want no like double entendre. You don't know.
What about the white? What about like the deer? Well, then it's like the bucks, right? That doesn't really work.
Yeah, whitetail deer.
Yeah, I mean that is. I've ruined enough cars to know that.
They are very prolific around here. I don't know. I really don't know what they would do. This is why they don't have a team.
They're getting one, I'm pretty sure.
I kind of like the Quakers, even though Penn already has that.
Yeah, they're not gonna give that up. All right, I got the list. Okay.
Oh, you found a list.
Okay, how about this?
Trevor, I'm not even going to say this. I'll show it on the stream, but I am not saying it. The VFVs.
Come support your VFVs.
This is
all right. I got a good one. The Philadelphia Fireflies. Oh shit!
I mean, we do have fireflies. Like it's it's a thing. We don't
nothing.
call them fireflies though, so that kind of makes it.
I got a good one.
If it was the Philadelphia lightning bugs, I'm in.
The Philadelphia Canadian geese. Dude, we have nothing. I mean, honestly,
I know, dude. We
have no animals. What the fuck?
How about like a tree? How about like if they're called like the Philadelphia oaks or something?
The Philadelphia trouts.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't hit.
Wait, there's six extinct animals from Pennsylvania. Let's see what they are.
Oh, there you
go. Okay, well, first one's the Canadian lynx. I don't know why he's here. He might be lost.
Did he try to escape to Pennsylvania?
Cougars.
No, double entendre.
A fox squirrel.
No,
that could be cool. Philadelphia foxy squirrels.
Yeah, that's why they won't do it.
Oh, the moose. They were hunted to the point of extinction in Pennsylvania. The Philadelphia mooses.
The Philadelphia meese.
The Wolverine. Philadelphia Wolverines. That'd be cool. They won't do it, but that'd be cool.
Do they have to be called Philadelphia? Could they be called Pennsylvania?
But now you're incorporating a whole entire fucking state, which is even fucking harder to try to figure out. I mean, nothing will ever beat the Steagles.
The Steagles?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a good question. Philadelphia Purina One Dog Chow.
Listen, the one thing I know is that we don't have to worry about being the ones that come up with this answer because we will not be involved. Anyway, so yeah, for me,
the VFVs, baby,
the most important thing that comes out of, and they could play at the casino. They could play at the Valley Forge Casino. Build an arena in there.
They put an arena in the top. They play in the top golf area.
Yeah, right next to Top Golf.
And they don't put it. They leave the holes. Honestly, that is a good question though. I really don't even know what you could. I don't know what you could make it, man.
How about like what if you do like some kind of play on like electricity or something? Like
Philadelphia Lady Bells.
Yeah, Lady Bells or like lightning or like bolts.
Or the VFV.
Could they be the bolts? Or
yeah.
You
can't do kites. That would get misconstrued.
No, they can't do that. Yeah. I don't know. Something, there's probably some kind of history shit that we're missing out on, I'm sure.
I don't know.
But VFVs was one for the books.
Yeah, that was good.
But yeah, so last thing. The Eagles bye week is important. And only because history says so. And it also makes sense. If you have your bye week in week 6, that blows.
Well, it was always like when you used to get lunch 4th period in high school.
Yeah, you're eating lunch at 10:15. It's like, what the fuck, man? Then you gotta go all fucking day.
How is that okay?
I don't know. They still do it.
Oh my god, dude! You ready for my old man bitch of the week?
Oh shit! What's it about?
So I went to watch my nephew play baseball over there at Memorial Park, which is like 3 seconds away from my house, which is coincidentally right across the street from Penndale Middle School, right?
Yes.
Where I went to school. And I texted my nephew because he goes there, and I go a couple days, maybe a week or two before that. And I said to him, hey, what is this giant fucking building they just built right in the Penndale parking lot where the teachers used to park,
Okay.
And, as a typical fucking douchebag 13-year-old kid, he goes, I don't know, bruh. Okay. All right. Fucking Josephina. So then I'm at the game and I forget about it. And then I see it. And so I asked my sister, right? You ready for this? You ready for this? Do you want to know what my fucking tax dollars went to? My North Penn tax dollars went to?
I can't wait.
Bro, they built a fucking urgent care for the teachers on the property of Penndale.
For the teachers?
Only the teachers can if you're a North Penn employee.
Whoa. North Penn built their own urgent care?
Correct, for the teachers.
What?
Because they can't go to Patient First, Liberty. What are the other ones? Like I'm drawing a blank on the other fucking
Why?
pieces of shit. No fucking idea. And what do you think that? And
so like who's paying these doctors?
I am. Every fucking year I'm paying it. Fucking pissing me off though. I still honestly, I can't even believe that is a thing. And then I asked Laura and I said, well, like, because we don't have kids in school, so we don't get this shit. You know what I mean? We honestly don't even know about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she said that basically the letter was just like, this will help streamline teachers back into the classroom. They can go on their lunch breaks.
They literally built an urgent care for only the staff of North Penn.
Correct. And it's like, it looks like a little cottage house. You know what I'm trying to say? It's probably got about 4 patient rooms in it. Probably a nice little fucking waiting room.
But like no one, like the community can't use it.
Correct. It's for the North Penn. My understanding is like teachers and shit, but it would make sense that it would be for
anyone who works for the school district
in the district. Yeah.
That's
and then
still
the other
weird,
problem, it's dumb. It's what it is.
There's probably a Patient First right down the street from it.
Absolutely, there is.
Wow. Dude. Well, wait till you see what they do with your money now that you guys all shot down that high school renovation.
It feels good to get a win. I got to be honest with you.
They're going to build like a double-decker fucking stadium or some shit.
This fucking guy was trying to and it's so funny, man. I'm like, I'm not even proud of this. And I told you this. As soon as you turn into a dad, it just happens. You can't help yourself. Like the other day or this morning, today, some pediatric or speech therapist posted, you shouldn't give your kid sippy cups because it's going to delay their speech. And I can't help. I see shit like that, and I'm like, I literally have a lisp, and it has nothing to do with that. So I'm thinking and I'm trying not to comment, you know what I mean? But I can't help myself now. I think it's just the age. And I was just like, so now they're coming for sippy cups. It's now, what's next? Diapers? Like, seriously, like what are we doing? How? And then she goes, you know what this bitch says? You ready for this? She goes, there's no need to worry because water is not pivotal for a child under 1 year old. Are you you're a dumb bitch.
Wait, what does that mean?
She's saying that kids under 1 year old of age do not need water in their diet.
Is that assuming that they're like breastfeeding still?
It's her assumption is that you don't want your kid to be drinking out of sippy cups so that they get a speech impediment later in life. So don't give them water until they can drink out of a straw when they're 1 year old.
So it has to do with like the soft palate.
Okay, it's the dumbest fucking argument that could ever be fucking made. First off, we give our kids fucking puffs, yogurt melts, shit that needs fucking water to help get down their fucking throats. What am I supposed to give them, a bottle of milk every fucking time? So anyway, I'm turning into this fucking guy. I'm not proud of it, but this is who I am now. So, I'm fighting pickleball courts. I'm fighting North Penn School District. Who else wants some fucking shit?
Pickleball. Just say no. Just say no.
God.
Kenny will be out there with the fucking picket sign.
They'll fucking smash my brains off.
I mean, everybody else that lives near you can't be happy about it too.
Yeah, I who fucking knows anymore, man. I just that when I heard about this school thing, or this fucking urgent care thing, I just literally thinking to myself, like, all the fucking money in the world, and that's what annoys me, is that like our taxes have gone up the maximum they can go up the last 3 years I've lived here. It says 5%, I think, is what the deal is, and it's going up because they're building urgent cares. Please, Meanwhile, my wife works at the fucking elementary school. It's got fucking cancer on the walls. You know what I mean? Like, fucking fire me the fuck up. Urgent. You know what? I wonder if my wife can go to that urgent care. She can't because she's not an employee. She's a subcontractor. She's a subcontractor. She's not allowed. She's not privileged enough to go there.
She might be. You never know.
So this shit it's fucking dumb, man.
It's always something.
So,
it's always something.
That guy. The reason I went on to that was real quick. That guy was just like, we're stunting the growth of ninth graders by not having them at the high school. They're in the middle school, and it's stunting their growth. And I'm thinking to myself, they have literally been in the middle school for fucking decades. It doesn't matter. If you put them in the high school, there's still not enough fucking people to take care of the kids at North Penn School District. That's why half of them are fucking dumb. That's why these guys, you got these fucking lifers here wearing Cookie Monster pajama pants at the fucking Walmart. They're fucking Lansdale lifer trash. Too many fucking people in this area. Build a second high school. CB West East and South, smartest fucking school district. Downingtown has an East. Downingtown has a West. They don't need a South because they're not that big. But why is North Penn? I graduated with 1,300 kids. Why am I graduating with 1,300 kids? I was meeting kids at senior week that I didn't even know went to North Penn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, like, the whole thing's fucking dumb. So, and again, we can't
the
do
size,
anything.
But the sheer size of that school district is insane.
It's disgusting.
There might be kids that are on a bus for damn near an hour to get to that high school.
Oh, easily, absolutely, easily, absolutely. It's fucking dumb.
Like they could have another high school like up near Hatfield somewhere.
They can't because they sold all their property, and so did Clemens.
Well, no, they should, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course. They sold all the property that that they wanted to reserve for North Penn 2 when they wanted to do it, and they sold it all to fucking condominiums and whatever else they sold them to. And Clemens, that's the person you make a deal with, right? Because Clemens is Clemens, right? Fucking Hatfield meets. Yeah. But Clemens they have one little plot of land left. They've developed everything that they've owned.
Well,
so
yeah. Yep.
It's fucked up. The whole thing's fucked up. And now I'm like, my kid will be fine because Chrissy's smart and I'm just fucking, here. So like he'll be fine. But like I feel bad, man, because there's some fucking kids out there, that I already see. And like when I pick up my kid up from daycare, that I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, you're 13. Why are you in fucking infant daycare? You know what I mean? Like slow area we live in these days.
Oh boy. We need to end it.
Go Eagles.
All right. So with that being said,
And welcome to Kenny's bitch session with my Pirate Pete's cup.
Kenny's corner. All right. So we'll be back maybe a week, maybe 2. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. That's kind of how we are with
the VFVs.
But we will see you soon. And as always, shave your balls.
Shave your buttholes?
Oh, shave your balls.
Well, you can shave your buttholes if you want.
You should.
I'm wearing the merch.
Manscaped.com. Save 20%. Code Love and Pain.
What's wrong?
Fired Up Sports Network. Check it out on Twitter. There's like a million podcasts. We are one of them. Check them all out. We love you. We will see you again soon. Goodbye. Don't put ketchup on hot dogs.
No, that's stupid. What are you, fucking 3?